to know. I came straight from the upper. Yeah. Nah, don't never be another. Think they got me covered. I hit the three at the buzzer. I hit the three at the buzzer. Yeah. Hey, I hit the three at the buzzer. Nah, don't never be another. They what? The three. Hey, I hit the three at the buzzer. I hit the three at the buzzer. Yeah. When they swing that way to the right, you swing to the left, you heard?
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at New York, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, Chicago, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, I think for New York, got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom, everyone in the organization.
Dropping bucket, dishing dimes. They got a chance to be, I said earlier this year, I said by the end of next season, Javon Walker's probably the best shooting guard in basketball. I'd like to see him. Because then you're going to go play with him. Again? I'm going to call it quits. I mean, like, You're not gonna finish your career with the Bears, are you? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna eventually go to the Gamecocks. Yeah. I'm not sure at this beginning. Fucking nuts.
I did like 3 PR nights. But I mean, I don't really do PR nights, so I haven't been fun.
Last night, Deadly,
Hey, guess what? Fuck you.
Murray Regan. They got that fucking fist fight. Murray. Shoved it on the ground. That's bleeding. I mean, Murray don't talk that much when he's down there. He's just fucking Murray. What's the style? Like Deadly. You don't know him that you're gonna piss him off. No, I'm not. He's got red hair. Murray. He just fucked out of him like 3 or 4 times. And Ryan was just sitting there. And he didn't know what to do. Just looked at me. No, not so much anymore. He's loving it up there now. Lamar got his food off the other day. Everybody's just happy. Yeah, that was a big game. You guys, we're probably going to skill test too. Only thing that's going to change when Lamar comes back is I'm not in this force to this weekend. Marvin's just sitting there. What? Here's my shine. Once that big 30 starts, Marvin's just going kick back, relax, get shots again. He's lucky.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Prince out there with AI. Then there's the Doctor. Then it's Young, and it's Butler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New York, T out there with Skinny. Then there's Buckets. Then it's Junior, and it's Black, and it's small forward. Taylor passes to Black. Martin with the block. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Buries it from three-point range.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Humphreys with the bucket. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you could be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
And Gibson kicks to Prince. Young passes to Butler.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Three-pointer. Humphreys with the bucket. Humphries has got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Prince. He's coming off a 13-point game again.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Black. Over Prince. Black, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's Prince on the wing. And it's blocked. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Black the pass to Buckets. Outside, Martin. Prince with it. Good work there as it goes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is Humphries. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Black. That one goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Young, no good. New York trailing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And it's pretty. Wow!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Humphries. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. It's rebounded by New York. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Now, here is Martin. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Black. And then G with the jam.
It's almost as if he's allergic to layups. I mean, this guy has got to throw it down at every opportunity.
You know his teammates love seeing him explode to the rim like that. Chicago making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Prince, the pass to Murphy. Butler deciding where to go with it. New York leading by 3. Moving it up. Back to Black. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Now, here's Murphy. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And so he hits both. New York leading by 3. Here's Humphries. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
What do you think of these guys?
Second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Chicago making a switch here. Ross is checked in, and Chicago shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Murphy. Got a piece of it. Here's Humphries. New York, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Prince penetrating. And Young with the basket on the assist by Prince.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Murphy against Humphries. Pass to Taylor. To the wing right side. And G with the stop.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Prince. Black grabs the board.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Butler kicks to Prince. Looking to get it going. He takes it up and lays it in. Prince has got 8 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Prince comes to help. Ross with the steal. And the foul called on G. That's his first foul. So New York ends up going with the new crew. McMillan's checked in for Chicago. Tiny comes in for the dude. Butler finds Ross. Butler on the wing. 9 points last game out. Here's Murphy. Swiped it away. Tompkins in the post. Murphy's there. Tompkins passes to the franchise. The feed to Tompkins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Passes it to Ross. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so he hits the technical free throw. .137 left to play in the first quarter. Good on the shot. Ross has got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Williams kicks to Jones. Back to Williams. Chalk up 2 there. And New York leads by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murphy against Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That is his first foul of the game. Right side, Butler. He feeds it to Ross. Over Williams. Ross, that's good. Ross has got his second basket of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Johnson up top. He's covered by McMillan. Tompkins dishes to Jones. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And so here is New York, down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams can't get it to go. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. New York shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Here's the franchise. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Now, here is Murphy. 5 points in the game. With 2 seconds left, count the basket. Murphy's got 7. Back to the action after this word. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got the franchise. Jones is out there with Williams. Then it's Johnson, and it's Tompkins in at the 5 spot. Here's the franchise. Johnson outside. Jones in the post.
Yeah, he does that.
6 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Jones. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. To the right side. Here's Flowers. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead. Here's the franchise, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
point, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And so it's New York with it after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Gibson with the steal. For three. That shot off, and New York the other way now, and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now here's Gibson. 14 points from him the last game again. McMillan passes to Butler. And Tompkins pulls it down. New York trails by 3. Fires from deep. New York, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. McMillan passes to Butler, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Black's checked in for New York. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's the double team with Martin. Stolen by Martin. Gibson with it. Williams picks him up. Williams with the block. Black in the post. Pass to Williams. Here's Black. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Boston.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Here's Gibson following the score by New York. The pass to Flowers. From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by New York. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. McMillan passes to Butler. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Black. 14 points for him. Here's Tompkins. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 6. McMillan kicks to Butler. For New York, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And the basket by Jones.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Chicago calls timeout. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Taylor's checked in for Tompkins. Buckets comes in for Jones. D, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Skinny in for Williams. Chicago also making some changes. Young comes in for Butler. And it's Prince in for Tiny. Here's Prince. Softly drops in the floater. Prince has got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Kicks to Black. There's the double team with Martin. Back to Black. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line, and he makes the first.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
He's checked in for McMillan. And a fast break now for New York. All going up court. Here's Taylor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Prince dishes to Murphy. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. New York on D. Here's Martin. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Humphries with the steal. They're running, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Ross is checked in for Chicago. And so here is New York, trailing by 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brady, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more. But it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for New York. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Black. He's guarded by Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For New York, they have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Butler, he's checked in for Young. And G drops them both. So here's Murphy. 7 points in the game. There's the 3. Headshot off. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Black. He's guarded by Ross. Black the pass to Mobley. Back to Black. Now Taylor. And it's Taylor finishing it off.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murphy against Humphries. Outside, Martin. Pass to Prince. 6 to shoot. Yep, that one goes in there. Here's Mobley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. Up top, Humphries. No good that time. Some solid defense from Butler. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. And here's Murphy. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Murphy. Black, no good. Chicago trailing here. Over to the wing. The 3. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Humphries against Murphy. Now here is Humphries. He's guarded closely. Butler sends it back, and he's able to get it back. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. .115 left now here in the second. Now here's Prince. D right on him. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, a fourth turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
Now Humphries. A 20-point game for him in the win against Boston. Hits the three-point bomb. Humphries has got 9 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Murphy. Prince outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Here's Humphries. They grab their own miss. But guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York leads by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Well, for New York. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers come. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got the doctor. AI is out there with Prince. Then there's the doctor. And it's Butler in at center. Here's Black, guarded by Prince. That one goes. Count it. That's now 26 points for G.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Bounce pass, Prince. Here's Butler. He shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Chicago making a switch here. Young's checked in, and so Butler nails both of them. New York leading by 4. Here's Mobley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Humphries. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Butler. Fades and shoots. Rejected by Taylor. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Butler. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Humphries inside, defended by Gibson. The pass to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Humphries, the pass to Taylor. Fades back. Chicago grabs the miss.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Butler, and it's all evened up. Butler's got 13.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Puts up a 3. Gibson against Humphries. Tries again, and Junior with the layup. He's got 8.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And it's Prince penetrating. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Gibson with the steal. And oh, here we go. Prince. Oh!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Young with the steal for the lead, and he lays it up and in. And Chicago leads by 2.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's jam.
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Chicago calls timeout. McMillan's checked in for Chicago. Tiny comes in for the dude. Here's Young, and it's denied. They get it back. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Again, Young missing. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Buckets. Knocked loose. And Gibson, here we go. Young, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Humphries, and the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. He's checked in for Chicago. And so it's Young who brings it up for Chicago. A 2-point game. Flowers the pass to Young. And the 3 off target.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And again, no good by Chicago. Here. Black. He's covered by McMillan. Pass to Humphries. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Young. Young's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there. Possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Comes up empty down low.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Humphreys, no good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And the shot goes down. For New York, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Buckets passes to Mobley. Here's Black, defended by Young. Pass to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Mobley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
For New York, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's the franchise. Kept alive by New York. On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 6. For the 3. A rebound by Young. Young's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Flowers the pass to Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 6 here in this quarter. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now the pass to the franchise. Off target from three-point range. Murphy with the ball. 12 points for him. Here's Tiny. Great positioning on the putback. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 for 2. Tiny's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Chicago leading by 3 to the middle. Murphy inside, working on Jones, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ross is checked in for Martin. Here's the franchise. Here's Tompkins. Ansel on the shot. Took the foul. Shots break now for New York. Here's the franchise. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Prince is checked in for Chicago. And he's good on the second.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And he nails the 3rd. Here's Prince. 16 points for him. With the floater. Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. To stop the run. And the layup is good. Prince has got 4 this quarter.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
The franchise passes to Williams. Feeds it to Jones. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Chicago trailing here. Here's Ross. It's blocked. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Here's Butler. Off on that one. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. New York ahead, up 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Williams. Prime time is out there with Jones. Then it's the franchise, and it's Johnson in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And Gibson kicks to Prince. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Prince has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Chicago.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And that one falls for Tompkins. So New York going with almost an entire new group of buckets. He's checked in for Jones. G comes in for Williams. D, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Skinny in for the franchise. Gibson the bounce pass. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Passes it to Prince. It's rebounded by New York. Black's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second-chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Chicago trails by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kicks it out to Gibson. Here's the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Up top, Humphries. Pass to Buckets. Ejected by Young. Now here's Prince. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Prince has got 22 points.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Pass to Black. Buckets. It's good on the putback. And New York leads by 3.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Prince. And it's Humphries with the rebound. For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Prince. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
To the paint. Here's Butler. And the shot is good.
Butler.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Humphries against Gibson. Now here is Humphries. Not a lot of room. Ross with the steal. To the inside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Martin's checked in for Ross. Prince outside to tie it up. And it's Chicago scoring again.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Here's Black, covered by Martin, and it's G finishing it off.